Here we are in Module 3. We just finished covering some email essentials, and now we're going to talk about email opt-ins. Now, just to note that marketing best practices change regularly, and the most important thing we want to focus on is collecting email addresses legally. You are already missing out on email addresses if you don't have an opt-in on your website. The thing about opt-ins is you're going to want to test, look at your numbers, see what's working, and then adjust accordingly. The goal is to get people on your email list into your funnel that we talked about in Module 2. Now, a lot of people often ask me, why are email addresses so important? And with email addresses, you are in control. You have your list, you own that list, and you can control getting them information in the way and time you want it, unlike on social media, which is controlled by algorithms. Having an email address list of engaged users, and that means people who are reading your emails and opening them and maybe even responding to your emails, is going to help you build a cash machine for your business. Okay, so let's talk about, if the goal is to get people's email addresses, how do we do this? And I would also like to make a note here that I'm not talking about spammy emails. I'm talking about really thinking about what your ideal customer wants and then trying to figure out ways that you can provide value that allows you to build a relationship with them. Because I hate selling things as much as you probably do. So we're going to do this through email opt-ins. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to give them a good reason to give us their email address. I actually treat that exchange with the same courtesy that I would if they were in a physical shop I owned, actually handing me money. In a day and age when information is people are just getting so much spam. I don't want to be that in someone's inbox. And so one way I'm going to do this is I'm going to make sure that whatever I'm offering as an opt-in is extremely high value. It's got to be free. It has to be a freebie, but it could be a printable. It could be access to a website or a piece of content. It could be a free consulting call or service trial for whatever service you're offering. It could be a free workshop or a series. We're going to talk about series when we talk about email sequencing in the next lesson. Or it simply could be that you want to inspire them and they want that content on a regular basis. The point is, it needs to be high value and it needs to build a relationship between you and them. Okay, my second point on this is make the opt-in form easy to find. This could be in your header, using pop-ups on certain pages, or maybe even every page of your website. My third tip for creating email opt-ins is don't require a lot of information on the opt-in form. The more fields you require, the greater the barrier that someone will sign up. So only require email and first name if you can, and we'll talk about sequences and segmenting in the next lesson, and that can be a way that you can gather more information and build more of a relationship with the people on your email list. My fourth tip is after people sign up, tell them what to expect. So tell them before they sign up and you're going to get X. Then deliver on that promise by sending them an email and saying welcome and telling them what's going to happen and how you run your list and to follow you on social media. I love including that call to action on thank you pages and in confirmation emails. You also are going to want to use double authentication to have them click a confirmation link in that email to make sure that they're not going to click your emails as spam when they get those in their inbox. And you're going to want to finally direct them to a thank you page. A great thank you page includes a note of sincere gratitude and a call to action with links to find out more about you on your social media profiles. Okay, my number 5 tip for email opt-ins is use better call to action buttons. This means don't use the word subscribe. Think about phrases like try it for free, or access the website now, or reserve your spot in the workshop today. Number 6. You're going to want to think about using exit intent pop-ups. You can use an app to add a pop-up so that when someone moves their mouse to the top bar of their browser, something will pop up then instead of at the beginning when they first got there. I love exit intent pop-ups because people might not return to your website, so this gives you one last chance to get their information or for them to give you their information. My number 7 tip is that live chat. This is a more advanced technique, but this can be a great way to generate a relationship that would lead to email leads. This can also help with customer service and your customer experience. My number 8 tip is pin a tweet or Facebook post to the top of your social media channels or pages, explaining to people that they can find out more about you if they opt in to your email address. Now, we have a brainstorm worksheet for you for email opt-ins to help you come up with best email opt-ins for your business. You may want to look at your sales funnel model that we talked about in Module 2 to determine what you can give away that will lead to greater sales on the other side of the funnel. I'll see you in the next video, but don't forget, post your questions in Slack or you submit them via our form. See you there.